Hey everyone, welcome to Tetris World. Today I wanted to create this video to hopefully help you explore Grand Cayman. From swimming with wild sea turtles to being surrounded by large stingrays, I'm going to break down everything. Here's 15 places to check out on the island. But first things first, let's break down the cost. Round trip flights were $892, while renting a car was $200. We also got groceries for around $100, and the Airbnb was around $950. The total cost ended up being $1,100 per person. We decided to stay at Paradise Point Rentals in West Bay. This is also one of the best sides of the island to catch the sunset as it points west. You can pay a flat fee of $2.50 to take a bus that takes you up and down 7 Mile Beach each way, or you can walk to the nearest grocery store, resorts, and places to eat. After checking in and a long day of travel, we were starving. So we walked a mile up the road to a local favorite restaurant called Makabuka Beach Bar. Jackie got the curried veggies with rice, and I got a simple burger and fries. You can also rent scuba gear and dive right off the restaurant. The next morning, after cooking breakfast, we drove to Georgetown, where all the cruise ships come in. Typically, we like avoiding crowds, so we stopped at Smith Cove, a sweet little spot to jump off some rocks. I got to make a new friend named Reggie, and thanks to him, he helped me navigate our way to jump off one. After getting battered by the strong currents and dodging sea urchins, I finally made it up and only walked away with a scratch. This is the perfect place to jump off the rocks. After that, we head out to our next stop, and probably our most favorite one out of the entire trip, Spots Beach. This was our favorite place on the island. We came here 3 days in a row. Here, you can actually snorkel and hang out with wild sea turtles that come out and feed on the seagrass every single day. They usually come out in the early morning or early evenings. We brought packed lunches to avoid wasting time eating out in order to spend more time exploring. This beach is truly a special place. It's never crowded, and there's always enough space for you to lay out and put your things. Now, one thing I would be cautious about is the current of the waves. They are strong, and I highly recommend bringing your own fins. The following day was our longest. Rum Point and Starfish Point were on our list, so we drove around the island to the northwest end tip. Along the way, we made a quick pit stop at Old Man Bay. Here, you can take a quick stop to take in the views, or stop and check out the dock that's close by. Once we got to Starfish Point, we went to go find some starfish. Please don't take them out of the water, it's really bad for them. And it's also illegal, you will get fined. Rum Point is a place to relax and grab a drink. The staple drink here is a mudslide. The people love it. This is the perfect place to take a nice stroll or even snorkel along the reefs. Once we finished up, we started driving from the northwest point to the east end to make our way back around. This drive was so peaceful, and there's barely anyone on the road. Oh yeah, and everything's right side drive. That definitely took some getting used to. We stopped at Collier's Beach, and then we stopped at Gun Bay on the east end, but it was completely trashed. It was really sad to see that. So I got a clip of a cool boat, and then we left. Close by, there's a back road that takes you to the Blue Iguana Natural Preserve. We took a stroll, but didn't get to find one, unfortunately. We had a few more stops looping back around Grand Cayman. And along the way, you can stop to check out the Blowhole. Filming here was incredible. Watching all the waves come crashing in is just absolutely breathtaking. spot is a secret one. Pedro Castle. Located close to Spots Beach, I won't tell you exactly where it is, but you can ask a local just like we did to point you in the right direction. It's a giant cliff with a huge drop off where the ocean pushes the water in and drains it back out. I highly recommend not cliff diving here because it is really dangerous, but there is a natural pool that you can swim in during high tide. After a long day of touring the island, we were absolutely exhausted, so we spent our evening and had a late lunch at Spots Beach and swam with some turtles. Man, these guys just live the life. This is also a super sick spot to catch the sunset. On our second to last day, we had a tour planned for Stingray City. But before that, we took a quick pit stop to Hell. These are limestone formations that have been here on the island for over 24 million years. They even have a couple gift shops for you to pick up some souvenirs. We decided to go with Captain Marvin's for our excursion. We booked it directly through them, and it cost around $40 per person. The crew was super chill. They even let me drive the boat. I'd say I make a pretty cool captain. Once you arrive to Stingray City, you'll notice dozens of stingrays surrounding a bunch of boats. We put on our gear, we got in, and they came right up to us. A few tips before getting in the water. Shuffle your feet and walk slowly towards the stingrays, and they'll sense that you're there. Also, never swim over or towards a stingray, since they are bottom skimmers and they might feel threatened by you. Other than that, these are very docile creatures. Fishermen always feed them, and have so for decades, so they think humans are friendly. And I ended up getting a back massage from one. It feels like a wet, rubbery sponge. Not my favorite. After the tour, they drop you off at another place to snorkel the reefs. Here, we were able to catch a green moray eel up close and personal. If there's one tour or excursion that I recommend on this island, I recommend that you do Stingray City. It's an absolute must. There's also stingrays here and a variety of fish. We spent our final evening on the island catching the sunset on Governor's Beach before heading out for the evening. This is also located on 7 Mile Beach, and the governor of Grand Cayman also has his house on it. In terms of nightlife, we enjoyed Royal Palms Beach Club. Drinks are fair priced, and you have access to the 7 Mile Beach. And it's another perfect place for you to catch the sunset. Day 5, our final day in paradise. I'm really gonna miss this place. One unique feature of this country is seeing cemeteries on every beach. We tried our best to pay respects at everyone we saw. Did I also mention how friendly the locals are? They're totally happy that you're there. We finished our day snorkeling at Spots Beach one last time. Once we were done, we packed up our stuff and took a drive over to 7 Mile Beach before heading to the airport. We didn't get to spend too much time here since we were out exploring the entire island, but it was really nice to take a few hours just to kick back and relax, and the water feels amazing every time you get in, calm and clear. Grand Cayman is the ultimate getaway adventure, so pack your bags and get ready for an awesome time. I hope you found this video helpful. Comment, like, or subscribe if you like what you see. I'll catch you next time.